Hello and welcome to the British Dapper, and today we're talking about suede shoes in your wardrobe. Now here in the UK we're in sort of March weather, mid-March, soon to head into springtime, and obviously won't be long and the hot weather will be here. So although it's a little bit cool today, I'm wearing these clothes because it gives a more relaxed feel, and that's the whole point of introducing suede into your outfits. So suede shoes have been around for a long while, and they're considered to be pretty much a relaxed, casual, semi-formal look that you can employ when wearing an outfit, even with a suit, but not in a business setting necessarily. So all I'm suggesting is don't dismiss suede. Suede is can be very, very effective for a look. I've got a small selection of my own suede shoes here. They're not expensive in any way, shape or form, but I think it gets the message across. Now, whilst we'd all love to have a pair of shoes made, £500, £600 for a pair of suede shoes, which is out there on the market if you want to buy them, I don't have that budget, and a lot of people don't. But you can still pick up some really good deals on eBay if you're prepared to wear slightly worn second-hand shoes. And I say second-hand because a lot of people try not to use that word, and they say, vintage or pre-used or pre-worn. At the end of the day, they were somebody else's, and they might have only worn them for a couple of days at most. The problem with suede is the caring of it. So for example, if you put them in the bottom of a wardrobe and you leave them there all year and you pull them out to put them on in the summer, 9 times out of 10 they're covered in dust. They might have even been faded if they've been exposed to light for any period of time, and they need a bit of a revamp. So I'm going to talk about that whilst we go through this short video, as well as describing the different shoes. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I like a pair of brogue shoes, or something with a bit of detail in it. But they're inexpensive and easy to purchase. So here I've got a pair of black suede shoes. They're very cheap ones, to be fair, but they're great for just putting on in the summer months with something like a grey or a navy suit or something a little bit more dressy. Now obviously another good colour would be chocolate brown. For example, these here are a lovely colour, nice shoes, really does go well with that summer vibe. For example, a pair of chinos, a blazer, maybe a cravat or a tie, and you can play with that. It would even go well with jeans if needed, and for example a tweed jacket. But navy is another colour. Now these are rubber soled, but they were only worn once or twice, and I couldn't even see anywhere on the soles apart from a little bit here, and there's no creases in them at all. And I bought these off eBay for about £20, and they're a good make. They're Marks and Spencer's autograph, so they're not cheap in the first place. They're around about £80, £90 a pair, but a really nice pair of shoes, great in the summer months. I have another pair here, inexpensive again, foam soles, but they have actually got a leather welted upper. They're great for wearing with a pair of chinos or a pair of jeans in the summer months, and these are about 6 years old, 7 years old, made by Clark's, and they've seen a lot of wear and tear over the years. These are sort of getting to the stage now where I'm going to donate them to a charity shop and let somebody else have some benefit from them. and that's why I got these to replace them. So another colour and another style that you might consider is, here we have a pair of light tanned, these are leather soled shoes, and these are on a slight broguing there in the detail, as you can see, and these are a slip-on loafer. They're lovely in the summer months, go really well with light coloured trousers, and good with jeans or a pair of chinos, that sort of thing. So that brings us on to these are desert boots, based on a chucker boot design. They are crepe soles, so they are great in the summer months, very easy going, very forgiving when you're walking around, but they are very much a casual shoe. For example, with a pair of jeans or chinos, even with a pair of shorts. So, not an extensive range of shoes, that is true, but when it comes to suede, I think I'm reasonably covered, in that I've got different colours that I could wear and employ with a certain outfit. Now, when it comes to care, I would say there are two things you should do. One is to use shoe trees and put them in a bag, for example, to keep the dust off them. That bag that will be lint free, that will let the shoe breathe. Okay. The other way of doing it is, if you haven't got a shoe tree, then pack it with some tissue paper or even newspaper. I wouldn't suggest it's the ideal thing though, but it's an option. Pack it out so you keep this part of the shoe nice and stretched, and also wrap it in tissue paper and put it in the original box or a shoe box if you've got them. If not, again, employ a lint-free bag to put them in. This is to really do several things. Even in a wardrobe, you'll get slight bits of dust and debris dropping on them over time, and this will mark them, and it does make them look tired over time. And to keep them in reasonable condition, you do need to give them a brush down every so often, and suede tends to go in one direction, depending on how it's been applied when they made the shoe. So just be aware of that you get slight different tones when you're brushing them, when you're going slightly against the grain or with the grain. So that's something to consider when you're doing that. Also, using a foam, you can buy special preparations that actually lift the dirt, they foam up, they lift the dirt out, they dry off, then you brush it off, and it's a good way of keeping the shoes in a good condition, and they don't look tired so quickly. The other thing you can do is you can apply steam, a light amount of steam, and then brush them, and it just vivs them up a little bit. I wouldn't advise that though, that's much more of a professional way of dealing with these things. But what I would say is the most important thing is to keep them clean, give them a good brush, and keep them in a box or out of light. Sometimes if you go to a shop, you'll see one of these in the window displaying what they've got to sell. Now, I would advise you never, if you're offered those shoes, take them, because I can assure you when they bring the box in with the other one, when they're compared against each other, you'll notice one is a lot lighter, it's been faded in the sun, and that contrast will almost certainly remain there unless you put the other one out in the sun for a period of time to bleach it. So I would always say, if you see a pair of shoes, then ask for another pair when they bring them out, because generally they will be matching. They won't be one faded more than the other, and they will be nicely looked after, boxed up. You keep the box, and also they're wrapped in tissue paper with those little silicone bags to draw out the moisture. And that's what you want to do. Keep them in that condition in your wardrobe, so when they're ready to be worn, you bring them out, give them a quick brush if need be, and they will look as fresh as the day you bought them. If you do get mud or water on them, brush it off, let them dry, brush the excess off. Like I said, use a foam, lift it off, dry it off, brush it up, and do that at the earliest opportunity. The longer you leave that stuff on your shoes, especially with the lighter coloured ones, then it tends to stain. If you go into a restaurant, just remember the old spaghetti bolognese drops all over the place. Get that on these. You do really need to do something rather quickly to stop it staining. But they are fantastic for giving a light, refreshing vibe, especially in the spring, summer months. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to subscribe, then please feel free to do so. We love constructive comments, so if you'd like to jot some down below, we'll get back to you as soon as we can. So until next time, take care.